Hi viewers, welcome to Yogi, the math tutor. I will now tell you about decimal representation of rational numbers. We know every rational number is in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0 and p, q are integers. Now I will show how to express a rational number in decimal form. To convert a rational number into a decimal by doing the division method. Let for example, if you are consider an example 17 by 5. So we are doing the division to find the decimal number. So we are dividing the 17 with 5. So 5 times 3 is 15. The remainder will become 2. Then take point and you take 0. Then 5 times 4 is 20. So the remainder will be getting. So 17 by 5 we can write as 3.4. So this is the decimal representation of the rational number 17 by 5, and the answer is end with the answer is end here. The quotient is 3.4. So when answer is end, so this is called a terminating decimal. Consider one more example. Here we are taking 1 by 3. So if I am dividing the one number with 3, then take point and 0. So 3 times 3 is 9 will come. So remainder 1, again already point is there, you should take 0. Again 3 times 3 is 9. So remainder again 1. So again you should again take 0. Again 3 times 3 is 9. There is answer is going, there is no end for this answer, and that 3 is repeating continuously here in the quotient part. So we can write 1 by 3 is equal to 0.333, so on. We write this is as 0.3 bar. The bar on 3 in the decimal part indicate it is recurring. So this number is called terminating recurring decimal, or we are calling the non-terminating repeating decimal. So there is no end for this answer. So this number is called non-terminating recurring decimal or non-terminating repeating decimal. So here we see the chart of the decimal representation. One is a terminating decimal, the next one is non-terminating repeating decimal. In this 17 by 5 is equal to 3.4. It is called as a terminating decimal, and in coming to the non-terminating repeating or non-terminating recurring decimal is there is no end for the quotient part. The decimal part is repeating continuously, so we are terminating with the bar by using the bar. So here we are going to learn the two terms, that is period. One is period and the periodicity. These two terms we are going to learn for this non-terminating repeating decimals. Period means the set of digits which repeats in non-terminating recurring decimal part is called a period. For example, if we are taking in this example that a period is 3. In this example, period is 1428574. In this example, period is 75. So this 75 is a period only. So we are writing the digits under the bar for the period. Periodicity means the number of digits in a period of non-terminating recurring decimal is called periodicity. For example, if you are taking the 0.3 bar, here how many number of digits are repeating? Only one digit is repeating, so this periodicity is 1. Here how many digits are repeating? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this periodicity is 8. So 1, 2, 7, 5. So this periodicity is only 2 digits are repeated under the bar. Here for this example I am writing here period, and the periodicity I'm writing period is 75 and periodicity is 2. So period means we are writing the digits under the bar, and the periodicity means we are writing the number of digits under the bar. So here 2 digits here we have, so you should write down 2 here. Next we will go with the conversion of decimal form into rational form. Already we discussed about terminating and non-terminating, repeating or recurring decimals. So this is 0.4 you take, this is a terminating decimal, and 1.25 it is a terminating decimal. I'm taking here 0.4 bar, it is a non-terminating, repeating or recurring decimal. Now I will show how to represent these numbers into rational form. For example, if I am taking the 0.4, so write down all the digits. Here we have only 4, so write down here 4 by, after decimal point here only one digit there, you should write down 10. So this is a decimal rational form of the decimal number 0.4. The next number is 1.25, so you should write a total number of digits here, so 125 by, here 2 and 5 there, so 2 digits are there, so you should write down 100. For example, if I am taking here 3 decimal places, so write down total digits here 3102 by 3 digits are there, so you should write down 1000. So these all are the rational form of the decimals. This which type of decimals? These all are terminating decimals. So if they will ask this, write the decimal into simplest form, means you should cancel like 2 times 2 is 2 times 5 is. So this is the simplest form of this 0.4 by 10. If I'm taking 5 times 25 5 is 25 4, you should take here 5 by 4. So like that you should find the simplest form for this terminating decimals also. Now we will go with how to represent the non-terminating, recurring or repeating decimals into P by Q form. Here we have 0.4. So 0.4 is nothing but 0.444 we are repeating continuously. So to check. So here we have 0.444. So first of all we need to take let x is equal to 0.444, so on. You should take it is as a first expression. So here what is the periodicity here? Here period is 4, number of digits in the digits are under the bar. Periodicity is equal to here 1. Why? Because only 1 4 is repeated here continuously. So periodicity here 1. So we need to multiply both sides of this equation by 10. So we need to multiply by 10. If it is having 2 numbers, you should multiply with 100. If you have 3 number of digits in the under the bar, you should multiply with 1000. So here only one digit is there, so here periodicity is 1. So I am now multiplying with the 10. So you take 10 into x is equal to 10 into 0.444, so on. So 10 into x you will get 10x. So we are multiplying the decimal number with 10, so you should move the point to the right side, so it will become 4.444, so on. This is the second expression we will get. Now subtract the first expression from the second expression, so you should get the first expression is 0.444, so on. It is the first expression. Now we are subtracting these two, so 10x minus 1x you will get 9x, then this is 0 0 0 and 4.4 minus 0 is 4.0, then x is equal to 4 by 9. So this is a rational form of the non-terminating, recurring or repeating decimal. Here I am explaining one more non-terminating, repeating or recurring decimal, but it is a mixed recurring decimal. Mixed means here some digits are repeating, some digits are not repeating. It is a one type of non-terminating, repeating decimal, but it is called as a mixed recurring decimal. So here we have different type of digits. So what is the periodicity? What is the period? Period is equal to 332. Periodicity is equal to 2. Why? Because 2 digits are under the bar. So here we need to multiply with 100. So first you should take x is equal to 15.732. Only 32 will you repeat it here. Why? Because only the bar is given for only 3 and 2. Now we need to periodicity is 2, so we need to multiply with 100. So multiply by 100 by 100. So you will get 100 into x, that is equal to 100 into 15.73232, so on. Then 100 into x, you will get 100x, that is equal to 100 into 15.73, you will get. So when you are multiplying with the decimal number with 100, you should move the 2 points to right side. Why? Because 2 zeros, so you should move the 2 points here. So you will get 1573.232, so on. This is second expression. Now again subtract the first expression from this given expression. First expression we have 15.2, we have 15.73232 something you will have. So you will get 99x is equal to, subtracting, then 12 minus 5, you will get 5, 7, 5 and 5, you will get 1. So 99x is equal to 15.2. So you will get here 99x is equal to 1557.50. Here again you will get one more decimal number, so you should convert, simplify again. So this is, you should write it into p by q form. This is the terminating decimal now. So how to write the terminating decimal into rational number? You should write down all the number of digits. By after that you should write down 100. You should write down 100. So you can cancel the 0 0. So you will get 15575 by 10. Left side we have 99x and 99x. Then x is equal to, we are sending the 9 to the denominator. So 15575 by 10 into 99. Then final answer you will get 15575. I mean 15,575 by 990. So this is a rational form of the, this is mixed recurring decimal. Next we will go with some some question and answers, I mean from the exercise 1.3. Here they given some decimal numbers. Here we are representing in the form of p by q. So what type of these decimal numbers? These all are terminating decimals. So here we can do we can write the terminating decimal into p by q form without doing anything in simply method. So that is 0.57. So you should write down here total number of digits here 57 by, after two decimal part 2 digits are there, so you should keep 2 zeros. The next here total number is 176 by, so 3 digits are there, so you should keep 3 zeros. Here then total number 10001 by, total 5 digits are there, so 1 2 3 4 5, then you will get this answer. So here you should write down 25 125. First write down all the number of digits here, all the digits here, write down all the digits whatever you have. First write down in the denominator part, you should write down count the decimal number of digits in the decimal part. Here 1 2 3, so you should keep 3 zeros, 1 2 3. So these are the p by q forms of the terminating decimals. Next bit, we are converting this non-terminating repeating decimals in the rational form. Here 0.9 bar is there, this is non-terminating repeating decimal. These all are, and this is the 2729, but only 29 bar there. Here 28 there, but only 8 is bar there. So these two are called mixed repeating decimal. So both examples I have shown, I have explained you before going to start the 1.3. So I will explain you here only one problem, remaining you should try yourself. So I'm explaining the second one. The second one is 0.57 bar the given. So first of all, let x is equal to, we have to take let x is equal to 0.5757 we are taking, and you should take it as a first expression. So here periodicity is equal to 2. Why? Because 2 digits are repeating here, so you should multiply by 100 both side. So multiply by 100, then give an expression. So you will get 100 into x. So you should multiply by 100 with the both side LHS and RHS. So you will get 100 into 0.5757, so on. So 100 into x, you will get 100x, then that is called 100 into 0.57. So here 2 digits are there, so you should move to the 2 points right side. So you will get 57.57, again 57 something. This is second expression. So subtract the first expression. What it is here, we have 0.5757 from the second expression. So we are subtracting these two. So then you will get 100x minus x, you will get 99x is equal to 0.57. So finally what you will get, 99x is equal to 57. Then you will get 57 by 99. You will get the cancellation by the 3 table. So 3 times 3 is 3 times 3 is 3 times 1 is 2 will be there, 3 9 or 3 9 so final answer is 19 by 33. Therefore decimal represent p by q form of the decimal 0.57 bar is 19 by 33. So remaining first, third and fourth you can try yourself. Next problem, we are finding the value of x plus 5 divided by x minus 5 if x is equal to 5 by 2, y is equal to minus 3 by 4. That is the first question. Here x plus y you should find first. Again you should find x minus 5. After getting these both answers, you can divide here. So you can take the x plus y value first. That is equal to 5 by 2 plus minus 3 by 4. So LCM of these two numbers you will get 4. Then 2 times 2 is 4 you will get. Then 5 times 2 is you will get 10. Then 4 times 1 is 4 you will get. So you should multiply numerator with 1. So 3 times 1 is minus 3. That answer is 10 minus 3 by 37 minus 4. Then again you can find x minus y. That is 5 by 2 minus of minus 3 by 4. So LCM of 2 and 4 is 4. So 2 times 2 is 4 you will get. So 5 times 2 is 10. Minus into minus you will get plus. Then 4 times 1 is then 3 times 1 is 3. So that is you will get 13 by 4. So x plus y answer you will get 7 by 4 and x minus y answer you will get 13 by 4. Now we are dividing these both answers. Therefore 7 by 4 divided by 7 by 4 divided by 13 by 4. So you will get answer 7 by 4. So you should write down the reciprocal of this number 4 by 13 and change the division to the multiplication. So these are this method is we are applying for the fraction divisions. So write the reciprocal of the second right side fraction. 13 by 4 will become 4 by 13 and division you should change it to the multiplication. Then cancel 4 and 4 you will get 7 by 33. And second problem, try yourself. Next question, find the area of a rectangle park which is 18 into 3 by 5 meters long and 8 into 2 by 3 meters broad. So now we are going to find the area of the rectangle. So to find the area of the rectangle, we are using the formula area of the rectangle is equal to length into breadth. So here the given length is equal to 18 3 by 5 and breadth is equal to 18 2 by 3. I mean breadth or width. So now given you taken given length of the rectangular park is equal to 18 3 by 5 meters. This is a mixed fraction, so you should convert 18 5 is 90 and 3 93 by 5 meters. And next breadth they given 8 into 2 by 3. So 8 times 3 is 24 plus 2 26 by 3 meters. Therefore area is equal to length into breadth, that is equal to 93 by 5 meters into 26 by 3 meters. So 3 times 1 is 3 31 is so 31 into 26 you will get 806 by you will get 5 meter into meter you will get meter square. So again it is an improper fraction, so you should convert into mixed fraction by doing the division. So you will get a quotient here. If you are doing the division you will get the mixed fraction. I am writing here 161. This is the remainder by you will get here 5. So 161 into 1 by 5 meters square. Here I am explaining converting the mixed fraction. So 5 times 1 is 5. So remainder you will get 3. Take 0. So 5 times 6 is 30. So remainder 0. Again you take here 6. So 5 times 1 is 5. So remainder is 1. So quotient is 161 quotient and this one is a remainder by 5. Next question. What number should minus 33 by 16 be divided by to get minus 11 by 4. Here the number you should take it as x. Okay, so we are taking the minus 33 by 16. So what number we by dividing to get answer is minus 11 by 4. It is in a statement. I mean, what number we are using here to get the answer is minus 11 by 4. So now we are finding the x value here. So here you can cancel the minus, so you will get 33 by 16 by x is equal to 11 by 4. Take the cross product, so x into 11x is equal to 33 by 16 into, you will get 4. Again send the x to this 11 to the left side, right side. So 33 by 16 into 4 by 11. So 4 times 1 is 4 times 4 is 11 1 is 11 times 3 is. The answer is 3 by 4. Therefore, so minus 33 by 16 is divided by 3 by 4. Our answer is minus 11 by 4. Here one more different question they given here. When the decimal 0.363636, this decimal is a non-terminating repeating decimal, is written in the simplest form of p by q. Find the sum of p plus q. So first of all, we are representing this number in the form of p by q, and that p by q is in simplest fraction. After that, you should find a p plus q value. So now what we need to take, first let x is equal to 0.363636 and so on. You should take it as a first expression. Here periodicity, what is the periodicity here? Only in 2 digits are repeated, so 100. So periodicity is 100, so you should multiply by 100. So multiply by 100. Therefore 100 into x is equal to 100 into 0.3636 so on, 36 so on. 100 into x, you will get 100x. 100 into 0.36, 2 digits are there, you should move the point to the 2 digits. After 2 digits, so it will become 36.36 3636 so on. This is second expression. From this one you should subtract the first expression, so minus, that is equal to 0.3636 so on. It is the first expression. So 100 minus x, you will get 99x is equal to, so 0.6 minus 36 you will get, then x is equal to, you will get 36 by 99. Again you should write this is in the simplest form, means cancel and reduce the terms. So this will be getting 3 table, 3 times 33 is 3 times 12 is, again you will get 3 times 4 is, again you will get 3 times 11 is. The simplest form of 36 by 99 is 4 by 11. So it is in the form of p by q. Now what is the p value here? Therefore p is equal to 4 and q is equal to 11. You should compare with p is equal to 4 and q is equal to 11. Therefore we need the value for p plus q, that is equal to 4 plus 11, that answer is 15. These all are some problems in exercise 1.3. Some problems are given for you to do yourself. If you have any doubts on that question, you should type your doubts in the comment box. I will get with you. I will get in reply. Thank you for watching my video.